The older we get, we hear about celebrities or people we've known, as children or maybe teenagers, and we hear about them passing, and I think it affects us all in certain type of ways because it's almost like when these people that you've listened to or you've watched as a child or a teenager, or maybe your early adulthood, it kind of takes a little piece away from your childhood, and you start to reflect on just certain things and how that person's art form or the words that person said affected you, and how it sparked a spark within yourself. And we hear about celebrities dying all the time, but every now and then there's one that really touches us, and this has to be one for me. Lonnie Lynn. If you guys are not familiar with this brother, this is Common, the rapper's father. Part of the reason why I would buy Common's albums as a kid and even in my adulthood is to hear what his father would say on his albums, and he did a series of messages or tracks on Common's albums where it was called the Pops Rap, and he would come on the track and basically just speak words of wisdom, enlighten people, spark minds. He was a poet, so he would say things that would really make you think. And Common himself would say that his father would spark his mind, and spark him to be truthful in his music, and to speak his truth and try to enlighten people with his art form and his skill. And I heard today that his father passed away. Lonnie Pops Lynn has passed away at the age of 71 due to prostate cancer. And this affected me because I can remember listening to this guy as a kid, and hold on to his words. And I mean, the things this guy was saying as a young black male, you had to feel where his brother was coming from, and it was almost like he had an insight into the world that nobody else had an insight to. And I know I'm not the only brother out here that listened to Common's father coming up, and enjoy his words, enjoy his words of wisdom, and just everything that he stood for as a man and as a black man, in America. But I just want to send my condolences out to Common, and his family and friends and everybody who, is affected by this loss, because I know I am, because this was a guy that was very influential to my life, and not just through the Pops raps he would do on Common's album, but just him as a poet. He was just a guy that really inspired me. And a lot of you guys don't know, but I write poetry all the time. I've been writing poetry since I was a kid. And, this is one of the guys that, really inspired me to be truthful in whether I'm doing YouTube videos or whether I'm writing poems or just being a creative person that I am. This is one of the guys who really inspired me to be truthful in my art form, and to want to get into the music industry, to put that positive message out there, and really get hip-hop back to where it was. Not saying that hip-hop has to always be conscious or political or anything like that, but to really get back to the culture of hip-hop, and not just making it be about money or sex or drugs, but really getting back to that culture. But rest in peace to Mr. Lynn, aka Pops. He will be missed, and I want to say thank you for your words and wisdom, for inspiring young brothers like myself and other brothers out here, and just people across the world. Thank you for your words of wisdom. Thank you for your enlightenment. And thank you for your courage to come on those records and speak truth. But I'm out of here. Rest in peace.